Hey, this is Christine, your DIY craftaholic. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and if you are new, welcome. I am so happy you decided to join me here today. This video is a part of the Talented Creator Challenge. I'll talk a little bit more about that further on into the video, but I have 4 easy DIYs for you, so let's jump in. DIY number 1. This is one of the woodpecker's ornaments, and I'm going to remove the top. So I'm just coring where I need to cut, and I use my little hacksaw blade and remove that. And here I am just sanding it down, rubbing down the edges with the sanding block. I then went in on both sides with 2 coats of Waverly plaster. Now that was dry. You see me with the chippy brush here. I forgot to press record for that part where I was dry brushing the Waverly antique wax onto the piece of board. And then I printed off these sayings: I am forgiven, he is risen. And I cut that out because that's the part I'm going to be using for this wood round. And this little wooden block, I'm going to be placing that there. So I cut out the words I am forgiven because he is risen. Now I decided not to use that one because it was a little too small for what I wanted it to look like. So I took this set of Crafter's Square rub-on transfers. Here I am just showing you which part of this transfers I'm going to be using. And then I cut those out and just place them down on the board before I transfer them on. And guys, I am crafting my stash. That's what I'm doing. Now this is water slide decal, in case I didn't mention that before, but I've done so many videos on how to do this process. Just link a video at the top there to show you how I've done it. So I just soaked that in the water for about 30 seconds, and then you placed it down, and then just remove the bottom piece of the paper and use a paper towel to just remove the excess water, and that's it. That's done. And I did the same thing for the other side. Now, as you can see, I decided to use the bigger words, he is risen, and I did that. Now I'm taking my rub-on transfers and I'm going to just transfer just some of it, not all of it, just a little bit to what I wanted. These are some little wooden pieces that I got in this pack from Dollar Tree. I selected the crown, but of course he is a king. And then after that, I took my burlap ribbon, glued on right there, and then just glue on the block. Now the block is just so it can stand because it's reversible. And then I took some Mod Podge and just applied that to seal everything in. And this is done. I love it. Let me know what you think. This is the Talented Creator Challenge hosted by Aurea from DIY with Aurea and Ray from One Way Designs 238. And this month I am the co-host. Be sure to check out these talented creators. I'll leave links to their channels in my description box below, as well as the playlist, so you can see all the other talented creators. For this one, I went shopping in my stash again. I've had this picture frame from Dollar Tree for about a year now. So I removed the paper, removed the glass, and then I took my Waverly plaster and I'm going to dry brush some of that on. So what you're not probably see me doing is just dipping the brush in a little water, just water down the paint a bit. And once that was dried, I took the sanding block and I am just distressing that a little. And then what's left of this Mod Podge in this bottle, I just applied that to it and set it aside to dry. Now I took a piece of cardstock and I'm just tracing out how I'm going to cut that out. And I cut out 3 pieces and I'm just measuring them to see how they're gonna fit. Now this is the rest of the saying or Bible verse that I printed out on the water slide decal. Now that one was a little bit too wide for the spot, so I decided not to use it. So I took out the Rose of Sharon. Here I am doing the transfer again, which I said that I wouldn't be doing. So I just soak that in the water, allow it to soak properly, and then transferred that on and did the same thing for the other two pieces. Worthy is the Lamb and He is risen. Now this is also from Dollar Tree. I've had this decal. So I just removed the one that I think would look best right there. And some more stickers. Glue those or rub those on. And then I thought that it needed something else. So I'm taking one of this butterfly. Now that one that I pointed on was a little too big for the space. So I ended up using a smaller one. Now I'm going to be putting them back in, cleaning off the glass with a piece of damp paper towel. Now if this is your first time to my channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Now to keep the little pieces of cardboard in place, I took just small pieces of tape and just taped down the corners. And then flipped it over just to see how it looks. And I realized that it needed some more stickers, so I transferred some more on. I glued on another of the little burlap bow and that's done. More in the final reveal. So if you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, look for less, and some occasional Dollar Tree shopping hauls and thrift flips. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. Now for this one, it's actually two DIYs. So these are some wooden tags from Dollar Tree and beads from Walmart. Now I selected 3 of the tags, but I decided to use 2 in the end. And here I'm now using the He is Risen smaller version that you saw me with in the beginning. And I transferred those on and used some more of the rub-on transfers anywhere just so I can, embellish this a little bit. And I'm also using some of these transfers. I like the colors that are on this one. And again, I transferred on some of it anywhere that I thought that it would look nice. And now we have them all done. It's time to work on the beads. So I just selected different shades of the beads and wrapped a piece of tape around the end of the jute and strung those on and then tied it onto the tag. To hide the end of the tape, I just ran it back up into the beads and glued that down. Now I didn't make any tassel at the other end. I had to use some of the wooden cutouts from Dollar Tree. So I selected the wooden leaves, tie them on the other end or tied on the other end. I'm actually working on the 2 of them at the same time and that was done. So now we're on to the final reveal. Now I love these little wooden tags. I just love them. They're so pretty and it just blended in so well with the gold transfer stickers. Now that tray is not a part, I did not make that. I bought that from Joann's last year. And here is the little wood round, He is Risen, and the reversible side. I love this. Oh, it is so cute. Let me know what you think about this little wood round reversible sign. And then our picture frame sign. He is risen, Rose of Sharon, worthy is the Lamb. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite. And don't forget the host channels and the playlist in the description box below. So I will leave you with this scripture verse, 1 John 4 verse 9. By this the love of God was revealed in us, that God has sent his only Son into the world so that we may live through him. And if you love budget-friendly content like this, I suggest this video right here or this playlist. And stay safe until next time. Bye!